Naomi Adler became CEO of the Jewish Federation of Greater Philadelphia in May 2014. Naomi and her team have spearheaded several dynamic initiatives, including a complete rebranding of the organization, enhanced strategic philanthropy to raise greater resources, a multi-platform media plan, including a robust digital presence, and a new community engagement department, which launched and executed a year-long Israel 70 engagement project, spanning the entire Greater Philadelphia region. Naomi is also a member of the Board of Governors of the Jewish Agency for Israel, the Forum of Executive Women, and the Advisory Board of Vision 2020, which celebrates women's leadership nationwide. Jack Pathan arrived in Toronto from Casablanca, Morocco in March 1965 with his family. In 1973, he married Lily Zeitman. He went to work for the Zeitman family, which operated a clothing manufacturing business, subsequently working with his brother Joe in the ladies' and men's fashion business. In 1989, they partnered to establish Europhase, a lighting fixture company, followed by Simca Wines, which offers an extensive array of kosher sacramental wine to the Toronto Jewish community. Jack and Lily are devoted philanthropists who are broadly admired for their generous support of causes in Canada and Israel. Joe Pathan immigrated to Toronto in 1965 from Casablanca, Morocco, with his parents and siblings. 6 years later, he married Ruth after the two met at a wedding in Washington, D.C. Joe started a women's fashion business, which included stores in Manhattan. In 1989, Joe and his brother Jack created Europhase, which expanded throughout Canada, the U.S., Latin America, and Europe. Joe is well known in the Toronto community and in Israel for his exceptional generosity and philanthropy. Dedicated to their Jewish heritage and traditions, Joe and Ruth support numerous schools, yeshivas, synagogues, and Jewish institutions. Having visited Israel nearly 70 times, Bobby and Marty Goldstein are widely recognized as heartfelt, committed supporters of the Jewish state. The list of organizations with which they are affiliated is long and extensive, but Bobby and Marty are most closely identified with Israel Bonds. From a modest start of addressing envelopes, Bobby rose through Israel Bonds, holding top national leadership roles, including Women's Division Chair, National Chair, and Chair of the 70th Anniversary Delegation. Marty is a former member of the Bonds Board of Directors and currently sits on the National Campaign Advisory Council, with responsibility for emergency preparedness. Born and raised in Canada, Laurie and Rob Goodman immigrated to the U.S. 40 years ago, settling in Los Angeles. Long established in the real estate industry, Rob is founder, chairman, and CEO of the Resmark companies. For 4 decades, Laurie and Rob have been members of Stephen Wise Temple, one of the nation's largest Reform congregations. Laurie is currently a member of the Board of Directors of Stephen Wise Temple, and Rob is on the Israel Bonds National Campaign Advisory Council. Laurie and Rob are proud to serve their community and are especially honored to support Israel and Israel Bonds. True Zionists, Carol and Robert Keene share a great love of Israel, which they have visited numerous times. A retired orthopedic surgeon, Robert is past president of Ortho Maryland, and he co-chaired the Israel Bonds Medical Division. Currently president of the Jewish Museum of Maryland and a JNF board member, Robert was president of Beth El Congregation and past chair of the Maimonides Society for the Associated. Robert attended Jewish day school, spending summers at a Hebrew-speaking camp. Carol, a retired dental hygienist, served on the boards of Beth El Congregation, Beth El Sisterhood, and Suburban Country Club. Wendy and Matthew Mashler are long-standing advocates for Israel and Israel Bonds. They support charities including Yasher Lahayal, caring for Israel soldiers, The Caring House, building homes in Haiti, and Sweet Dreammakers, providing new beds for children in need. They are active members of the Jewish Federation and have leadership roles at Congregation B'nai Israel. Matthew is a real estate broker with the Signature Real Estate Companies and is vice chair of the South Palm Beach County Israel Bonds Campaign. Wendy and Matthew live in Boca Raton with their 14-year-old twins, David and Lindsay. Jaime Schmidt was born and raised in Mexico City. At age 16, he volunteered in Israel, living and working on a kibbutz, where he remained during the Six-Day War. In 1977, together with his father, Jaime purchased the Safety Footwear Factory that he heads to this day. His Jewish community involvement spans more than 2 decades, especially with Bet El Synagogue. Today, Jaime leads the building project for the new Bet El Community Center. Jaime and Deborah are active with Israel Bonds, strongly motivated by knowing the Bonds enterprise enables them to be a part of Israel's future. Through a lifetime of visits to Israel, McCall and Stephen Sotloff have created and developed a deeply textured, multi-dimensional connection to Israel, and their bond continues to strengthen and grow. They are enthusiastically engaged in Israeli investments and business ventures, incorporating McCall's expertise in software engineering and entrepreneurship strategy, and Stephen's expertise in private equity and real estate. Active Jewish community leaders, both served as trustees of the Jewish Federation of Cleveland and are past co-chairs of the Major Gifts Society. Stephen was general chairman of Israel Bonds Cleveland, and McCall was trustee of the Jewish Education Center of Cleveland. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 recipients of the Shimon Peres Leadership Award.